We are live. This is the NBA Rundown. I'm your host, Spread Astaire. We're back again talking the NBA. Pretty disappointed in last night's results. Obviously, I thought the Thunder was a great spot. Victor proved he's Rookie of the Year. So he pretty much won that award. And I lost 2 bets, not one on that game. So F me for playing the under there. Let's see, what else did we see in the association last night? Warriors won easy. That was an easy pick. Hawks was a terrible pick, but at least we knew we lost the whole time. What was the other easy win? Magic we should have played, and we didn't. I bet it live, and that doesn't count for the sheet, so that absolutely sucks. And then and then Tyler and I argued about that Nuggets game for bragging rights, and it pushed. So there you go there. I don't know. I got a message from him saying he's going to be a couple minutes late, but we're already 10 minutes in, so I guess we'll just dive right in. I got the projections up, and I have some strong takes on these first 3 games. So we'll jump right in and dive right in. The first game is the Cleveland Cavaliers, who are in Detroit taking on the Pistons. Cavaliers are laying 8.5, totals 221. This line was as high as 9. Pistons have taken a little money. That makes sense to me. These are not the projections. Where are my projections? They are right here. And this game is projected as a 5-point Cavaliers win. There's my guy. What's up, buddy?
What's up?
All right. You didn't miss much. We have no bragging rights. The Nuggets Heat pushed. So, they were up by 20. I was totally thinking I was going to be able to run this, but when Murray went out, they didn't have a chance. In fact, it was even a lucky push. I'd say Miami deserved the cover.
Yeah, to be honest, I literally didn't pay a single second to mind to that game last night.
I mean, I'm off with injury, so I've been watching like crazy. Let's dive right in. Cleveland, Detroit. My projections like Detroit. Detroit's been playing well against the spread. What are they? I looked it up earlier. I know that Cleveland hasn't covered in their last 7 games. And Detroit's better than that. Let me see if I have the exact number here. My only concern, Tyler, everything says to take the Pistons, except for this is the dreaded first game back from the road trip. It's the only reason I haven't played the bet yet.
First game back from a road trip. They're coming off a win. I know they won 2 back-to-back games last time they won a game, but that was the Sacramento bad spot, and then they beat Portland as 4-point dogs the next night, which Portland's in that little group of teams is just terrible. So I lean Cleveland here. I like Detroit when they're getting double digits, not when they're getting like 8. And this is a spot where Cleveland could just impose their defense on them and just name their score. So I would lean Cleveland. I wouldn't take the points with Detroit here.
All right, well, we're going to be opposite then. Can I interest you in an under? Total's gone under in 8 of Cleveland's last 9 road games, and Detroit's gone under in their last 7 games. Total here is sitting at 221. My projections, which to be fair aren't as good as they were last year, have this going way over. What do you think of the total, Tyler?
I don't want to bet any totals right now, spread.
Okay.
We watched the unders crush for weeks. Everyone on Twitter found out. We tried to bet an under yesterday, and it was dead after the first quarter. I think everything's starting to buy back towards the overs. I don't want to bet any unders.
Okay. Looks like I'll be alone on this game. The next one up, Tyler, Charlotte Hornets. We got lucky to cover that. Well, it was weird. They were up by 20 the whole game, and then it was like we had to win the last 2 minutes to cover. But we did. Milwaukee Bucks covered against the Hornets. So the Hornets were laying 14 or catching 14 or something and a half or something like that right when I wanted to bet them in Milwaukee the other day.
Yeah.
Now they're catching 11. So they're saying Milwaukee, the way they're playing right now, is only 3 points better than this current version of Philly. No way. I don't care that they played last night. I want the Hornets. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm down to take the points here with the Hornets. I don't like Philly as a team right now. Embiid's still out. Melton's going to be out. Oubre's questionable. That's a big player for them right now. He scores a lot of points for them. It'll be Maxey and Harris out there. And Charlotte had bad matchups against Milwaukee the last 2 games. It showed. But before that, they had won, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of their last 6. Not just covering the games. They were winning those games outright.
Yeah.
Give me the double digits versus Philly, and I'm sprinkling the money line. They could easily win this game.
All right, I agree with you. I know you don't want to join me here, but for the people who are playing totals, another one, you got to take the under if you play it. Total's gone under in Charlotte's last 7 games. Total's gone under in Philly's last 5 games. So just want to throw that one out there. We're going to be quick today. I got to be out of here in 15, 20 minutes. The Dallas Mavericks are +9, Tyler. They're in Boston taking on the Celtics. Total's 237.5. Originally, I just was going to bet the Mavericks, and I still like the Mavericks. I'm just worried. Boston's that one team that just seems to have the huge blowout potential. What do you think of this one in the Kristaps Porzingis revenge game?
My bad, I muted my mic. Looking at it, Luka's got that Q tag, so I really don't want to bet it until that news comes out because with the way this game is lined right now, that kind of tells me he's not playing. But where would you line this at?
Well,
if
let
Luka
me see, because I project.
Is Dallas a 9-point? Is Dallas a 9-point dog with Luka in the lineup versus Boston, even in Boston?
Yeah, because if you look at Boston's home road splits, their home is like stupid. They've been winning by double digits so many games. What are they ATS at home?
20 or no, that's the Reds.
Record.
They're 16-14 ATS at home, and Dallas is 18-10 ATS on the road.
Yeah, and all right. Well, I mean, I'll take Dallas.
I think it's too many points, but I need to know Luka's going to play. If he's not playing, I'm not touching this game. That's when
stupid.
That's when Boston wins the game by like 50 points, and it's like, oh, there's the blowout potential.
Yeah, so bullshit, man. All right, well, it's Dallas or pass in my mind. I'm a little worried about that one, though, so I'm fine staying away from it. And how much do you think this line moves if he's rolled in?
Down to 7.5.
That is a 10-point win with him in.
I think it goes down to 7.5.
All right, fair enough. Maybe get a free 1.5 there if you do it. All right. This game's interesting, Tyler. Golden State Warriors are -3. Warriors have been excellent on back-to-backs, excellent on the road, coming off a pretty easy cover against the Knicks last night. Now they travel to Toronto. Main concern there, they did have problems with their flight leaving New York, so they got in late. But other than that, there's no reason not to take Golden State. I don't even downgrade them off the back-to-back. They've been fine against the spread off the back-to-back this year.
That travel worries me, I'll say that. They didn't get into Toronto until 7 a.m. today.
Yeah, that's why we can't take them, right? I mean, to me, that went from easy Warriors to just off the board. Because I'm not taking Toronto, are you?
I couldn't take Toronto in this spot.
Because the only reason we're doing it is off some stupid travel fade. What if they slept on the plane and then took their normal nap and they're fine?
Yeah, that's the biggest thing, too.
Like,
so, yeah.
I know they didn't leave, but there's a difference between you and I getting stuck on a flight and them where I think they just load up on this plane and they all...
They're not getting on a normal plane either.
Yeah, they're loading up on their private plane. They all eat their gummies or CBDN or whatever they take to go to sleep. So, to me, it's still Warriors or pass. I just think because of that news, we stay off it.
Yeah, I'm fine passing.
Okay. I know I've been advocating under so far, Tyler, and I know you're not playing totals, but for the people that are, I would play over in this game. Toronto is a whole new team since they made those trades. And to me, their projections are always coming in a little bit low because of the old identity of the team and not the new identity of the team. Warriors are going to run and gun with them. The only way this doesn't go over is if the Warriors get that complete hangover and they don't get there for you. So I like the over in this game. Tyler, the Sacramento Kings are catching 6.5 in Minnesota, taking on the Timberwolves. To me, this feels similar to the line we saw 2 nights ago against Denver. My problem is I think Denver's a little better than Minnesota, but to me, it's Timberwolves or pass. And Tyler, I mean, if De'Aaron Fox doesn't play, I mean, this is just easy money.
Yeah, I'd take Minnesota here. But Ant's got a Q tag. Now? Ant's got a Q tag. That's my worry is he sits.
Are you even that worried, though?
That's a lot of scoring you got to pick up for.
Yeah. All right. I like the Timberwolves here.
I'm betting them if
this total to me says Fox isn't playing though. 225 is not a Fox total.
Yeah, that's definitely not a Fox total.
I think the Kings lose a lot more without Fox than the T-Wolves do without Edwards.
I agree there, but at the same time, I just don't want to. I don't want to bet on a team that's missing their best scorer, and their second best scorer is going to be Cat, and then after Cat, it's like Mike Conley.
I mean, it's against the Kings. That's all these guys are going to get the buckets they want. All right, I like the T-Wolves here. Tyler's a little worried about that injury report. Tyler, when we discussed this game, the Pelicans-Pacers 2 nights ago, we took the Pacers and we said we were going to come back and bet the Pelicans here on the little home and home situation. Are we sticking to that?
I'm down to do it. This
Okay.
is the one little I can bet. Just give me the over.
Why do you like the over here?
It's a Pacers game. They got to what, 237 last game. The game before that, they were at 252, 244, 244, 252. Like, they put up so many points. Now they get a couple days rest. Head to Indiana. They got very close to this total last game, and Indiana was in a bad spot. They were in a scheduled loss spot, and they
No,
fell
New
off.
Orleans was in the schedule loss.
Yeah,
That's
I
why
had
we
them mixed up.
faded
So
them.
New Orleans.
And
Yeah,
at
New
one
Orleans.
point, they were down by 20 in the first quarter. If they would have kept, or first half, if they would have kept pace, this game flies over. All right,
Yeah,
I have
I
Pelicans
had
minus
the
5 queued up. Do I add 238? Because I will join you on that right now if you
Yes,
say the word.
I had the teams mixed
Okay.
up, and I was trying to finish that breakdown. But yes, just add it.
Sorry, I'm in a hurry today. I got to be done in 20 minutes, and yeah. All right, Don P. Remind me, we'll get back to that at the end. Portland Trailblazers are +1 in Memphis, taking on the Grizzlies. Totals 208. God damn it! I'm sorry about my language. I've been bad about language the last couple of days. My computer froze up, Tyler, but I like the Grizzlies.
No chance I'm betting the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson out, Gigi Jackson questionable, Kennard, Conchar, Derrick Rose out. Like, they have no one. I'm not betting on Zaire Williams to lead the team. No chance. It'd be Portland or pass for me, and I'm completely fine passing on this turd bowl of the game.
Fine with me. The Milwaukee Bucks are -4.5 in Chicago, taking on the Bulls. Totals 222.5. Tyler, if I just sort by last 5 or since the All-Star break, my numbers are gonna love the Bucks. What do you think?
I'm down to take the Bucks here. I know it's a back-to-back for them, but the Chicago coming off that big overtime win over Cleveland. I know they had a couple of days off, but still, I like to fade teams after overtime games. Caruso might sit again,
Who
so
had the overtime? Oh, the double overtime.
yeah, I'm down to take Milwaukee.
All right, we're on Milwaukee. Final game of the night. The Wizards covered. You told me, and I didn't join you. I'm so pissed. Did they cover again tonight? They're getting 15.5. Although you talked about coming off overtime, they're coming off an overtime loss to the Lakers. How do you think the Wizards respond?
I'm not betting this last game of the night. I mean, 16's a lot, but the Clippers have looked. They've been rough. They could easily just blow this team out to get back into the win column. Washington had a Lakers team that had come off a big win. They had beat the Clippers after being down 20 going into the fourth. LeBron willed them to a win. It was the perfect spot to fade the Lakers. They almost lost the game outright.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see a reason to fade the Clippers here, but I don't want to lay 16, so not betting it.
I think you take the Wizards here.
I'm not getting no. So yesterday was the day. Today is not the day to do that.
All right, that's fine. Official plays. What do you like?
Oh,
wait, no. Before we do that, let me go over a couple questions here. What do you think of Cade Cunningham over 21.5 points?
I don't hate that.
My only concern there is Cleveland's one of the best defenses in the league. So I know that when we look at these props, because I listen to the shows and everybody does it, we just go, well, he's gone over in 5 of his last 6 games. Well, 5 of the last 6 games didn't have the defensive capabilities of the Cleveland Cavaliers. That's my only concern there, but I don't hate it either. What do you think about Tyrese Maxey here?
I don't bet. I don't bet on that guy. I hate that guy.
Another concern. I think that Charlotte's perimeter defense got a lot better. You know what I'm saying there, Tyler?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jason Graham says PRA might be the look. I agree. I think I'd like the PRA better than just the points if you're dealing with Cade. because he's been stuffing that stat sheet. I know because I got him in that best ball. And Tyler, God, I needed a big game from LeBron last night. He did nothing for me. I got knocked out in both ones. I need Anthony Edwards to play tonight. Clyde, I would indulge your funny questions, but we got to do it on Monday because I'm in a hurry today. All right, let's do official bets, Tyler.
Charlotte.
All right.
Charlotte. We could take the T-Wolves now if you want.
Why?
Because, I mean, Ant Edwards looked like he popped his Achilles and he came back in the second half. So my guess is that Q tag, he's going to play.
Okay. All right, and Bucks, huh?
And Pelicans.
And over.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm putting those in right now. Put those on the sheet. I think for a fun parlay, I'm also going to add the Pistons and the Mavericks. And we'll see how that turns out. Guys, we'll be back on Monday. And since, the NBA has taken center stage now, we're going to bring some guests to you. We're going to bring on Trot Wham OG. He does stuff over at Pub Sports Radio with Bobano, Ski Profit, and Dutch Boy Fresh. He's going to be with us on Monday. On Tuesday, we're going down under, and we're bringing on my guy Punt School. He's a real sharp NBA handicapper. He was formerly with the Bet US show. He's a free agent now, and we're going to take advantage of that and go ahead and bring him on. So we're bringing on Wham on Monday, Punt School on Tuesday, and I'm going to keep lining up guests. I know I already talked about Razor Clyde. He's not going to be able to come on until April, but we're going to lock that in. 5-star we'll be able to get to, but we'll probably bring him closer to the playoffs. He's dialed in on college basketball right now, and this is not a college basketball show. Marco D'Angelo, I think, would deny our invitation. So there you have it, but we're going to keep bringing those guys on, and should be fun with a guest on Monday. Tyler, you going to be ready at 4 p.m. Eastern?
Sure.
All right, final, just in case you guys missed it. New Orleans Pelicans -5. Over 238.5 in the Pelicans game. Hornets +11. Timberwolves -6.5. Bucks -4.5. Those are your plays. We'll see you on Monday. Nuke the house.